So I haven't done this in a while. I just wanted to give a channel update for you all and just kind of talk about my life and where I am right now. And yeah, so I guess what I wanted to talk about was, as you might know if you've seen some of my other videos, like life has always been kind of like gray for me. And I think that's why I originally, originally I started drinking because, probably because I was socially awkward and so it lowered my inhibitions, but also because life was gray and I smoked a lot of weed, because that like gave it a sparkle and I didn't think there was any negative consequences to that, like long term consequences, because weed is different than alcohol. Like alcohol, you know it right away when you have that hangover, but with weed, it's like more long term. Where I mean, originally, yeah, a lot of stuff in life was pretty just like whatever. Um, but with weed, it made me really depressed and like it really zapped everything out. Like I didn't care about anything. Um, and so I mean, basically, what happened was I just wanted to like not be depressed anymore, and I knew that I needed to get my shit together. So I knew that the only way that I could do that was to fully focus on that, and so I had to completely give up weed. So I had like that, and that was the only way that I could really quit, was to be all in, because with an addiction, like, sometimes in my mind it might creep in like, oh, I could do it once, but I know that it will never be just once and it'll just take over my life again. So, yeah, basically I just had to be all in and completely shifted my life and headed in a new direction. And yeah, I mean, for a long time, like uh, trying to find that sparkle in life is still a challenge. Being sober, I haven't smoked weed in over a year. I don't know how long it's been exactly. But yeah, like I found a couple ways to basically like find like that, because I'm like, why, like, life is hard, and it's helpful to find some sort of sparkle however you can find that, because and like, and what I want to say is that you can do it in a healthy way. Like, it is possible. That's the bottom line. Like, it's possible to find that in a healthy way. And so I wanted to film this on top of a mountain, um, because that's where I found my sparkle, basically, is by running, and just like the endorphins and pushing my body to its physical limits has given like a euphoria, um, and and I'm sure other people can get that type of feeling in different ways depending on who you are. Um, but yeah, I went up a mountain yesterday and it was super cold. I can show a little video from there, but I just took a few photos and then went back down and decided to film here. So I've been just like exploring and going on different mountains and like having like a goal. Like I want to run a half marathon in the spring, and yeah, like exploring and having a goal has really pushed myself to like, I don't know, it's fun. It's awesome having that. So like try to find that. I don't know, in your life. Try to find something that you can have a goal for and like you can like get excited about, and then in terms of like quitting, like quitting weed or whatever it is, like, yeah, you have to, first of all, yeah, you have to know that like it's an addiction and that you can't just do it once in a while, like, because then you'll just keep doing it, I think. And also, um what was I going to say? Oh, you have to have something in your life that you're going all in for. Like, there's no room for weed anymore. And so yeah, right now I'm in grad school. I want to do mental health counseling. um, and try to help. I mean, I got into that originally because it was helping me, like learning all about that stuff. But I eventually want to help other people. But in terms of yeah, and then so what I've been working on a lot lately is like like trying to be more mindful. I know a lot of people know about mindfulness and stuff, but I haven't, I meditate, but I haven't really tried being mindful, and I haven't really paid attention to how much my brain, how much my thoughts contribute to my depression or feeling down or like feeling worthless or feeling like I can't do it. Like, I just started noticing my thoughts and how negative they were. Like, for some reason, like if you go out and do an activity, we're all human, and so we're going to do it, I don't know, about, let's say you do a good job, you do about 80% or like 90% of whatever it is, or you do the whole thing but you make some small mistakes here and there. Like, my brain would go to those small mistakes and like zero in on those and just um I don't know what the word is, but like focus in on those things, and that's all it would focus on. And that would be my whole life, and just focusing on those things. And so I've met a friend recently, and yeah, she's super optimistic, and I I've read too that like in order to go some places, like if you want to like accomplish some goals or dreams that you have, um, that it's almost an imperative to believe in yourself. Like, if you don't if you don't believe in yourself, then yeah, it's kind of you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. And so I have been notorious for being pessimistic, not believing in myself, and getting down about myself. And so I've decided, and it takes work. Someone else mentioned that being positive or being optimistic sometimes, like if it doesn't come naturally, that's going to take work. So I've been really trying to. That's what I've been. That's my update. Is that I'm really trying to um, be optimistic and believe in myself, and that like if I put in the hard work, like if I have a goal, like I want to run a half marathon. If I put in the hard work, like it's going to work out. Things are going to work out. And before I would get set in like a certain type of like, oh, I want like this specific thing to work out, like I need these certain things to happen or else I won't be happy. But like I've shifted to from wanting to have specific things to happen to just trying to focus on like if I'm getting in some hard work in, and then whatever happens will be like a good thing hopefully. um, and so yeah, just so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel. I haven't updated in a long time, obviously, and that's because I went through like a little spurt of energy with that was like right when I first got sober from weed, and uh, and back then I was still working through. I quit, but I was still like really depressed and stuff. But yeah, I've it takes a while to get, well, everyone's different, but it took me a while to kind of start believing in myself. And um, like I just moved to a new area that's kind of isolated, and so I was really focused on that and how I was kind of like down and lonely and stuff like that. But um, I feel like anywhere you live, you can find something, and so I've just been like exploring and having fun with exploring, and then just and really trying to just feel those feelings of loneliness, letting them happen, and like accepting where I'm at and being positive, being optimistic, um, and being more mindful of my thoughts and how much they control me. And so yeah, my mind can just kind of go off, and it's normally negative. So I've been trying to do that. So that's kind of an update. I know I usually do these videos out in nature. I like doing that. I just went outside today, and I wanted to do it, like I said, on top of a mountain, but Oh well, next time. So like I don't know, like I said, I don't know where this channel is going, and but I appreciate you subscribing, and yeah, all your support, and you know I might just post like different motivational things from now on, because I don't know. I think believing in yourself is like that's the number one thing, because like our minds get so hung up on comparing ourselves to other people and seeing all the like the glamour and the money and success that other people have, and we get caught up in that. And um, you know, wherever you're at in life, you can come to a position of accepting where you're at in life, and setting a goal forward, and then just moving forward in a direction. I think that no matter where you start at, um, can create uh, like I don't know what the word is, happiness or something like that. Like you'll feel proud of yourself if you can move forward, and that so no matter where you are, so you don't have to be like super rich or successful or like to gain the things that I think are important in life. I think you can be anywhere, as long as you're working towards something that you find meaningful. And I think it's even if you think life is meaningless, I think depression and nihilism. I think that's a way of thinking, and like depression really clouds your thinking, and you think nothing is possible, and you think everything is meaningless. But that's a way of thinking, and depression really clouds you with that. And so I hope that you know trying trying to move towards some kind of goal, trying to do something, hopefully will like lessen those clouds a little bit, and so you can think a little bit more clearly in terms of think like things are possible. You can achieve your goals. Like you can give meaning to life in some form, and so yeah, just trying to find like healthy ways to deal with really painful feelings or trauma, or I I I think there's healthy ways to do that. I've been trying to do that with exercise. So yeah. So I hope everyone has a good day, and feel free to reach out. Just leave a comment if you want, and yeah, I might just try to start doing motivational stuff just because I a lot of the stuff is just because like I need it too. Like, so doing that stuff will help me too. So I don't know. All right, have a good one.